Hey, what is happening, YouTube? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to another Sunday night stream. Hope your Easter went well. Happy Easter to you all. So how's everybody doing tonight? All right. I was looking at maybe possibly doing another Car Mechanic Simulator 2026 video tonight. Looking at maybe doing a garage thing. But I thought, nope, I'll do this instead. I got Alaska Gold Fever. So I got this key access code from a Baked Games developer this morning. So I plugged it in. They sent me an email. I went to go on stream, took a look at it, said, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think we can do this. And then and I was like, bam, they sent it to me. I was not expecting. I really wasn't expecting to get this game until, like Monday or Tuesday. But in the email, they turned around and they sent it back to me. They sent me a key access. So guess what? We are going to play Alaska Gold Fever. So right now, we're going to start off with a brand new game. We are going to go with Quayzar's Quest. There we go. Confirm. And off we go. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hope you are going to enjoy the stream. If you do, please give me give it a thumbs up, give it a like. It'll help out the arithmogram a little bit. With it being Easter night, I'm not expecting too many people to be jumping in, that's for sure. But maybe a good night to do this. So in the heart of Alaska. So this is actually pretty cool because I've been to Alaska like 4 times, going back a 5th time. So every time we've been to Alaska, it's always been a little bit different. So enjoying it. So when this came out, I was like, oh yeah, definitely I'm gonna do this. So this is Baked Games. Kind of gotta love the intro, right? Ooh, look at all that gold. Looks like this can get kind of ruthless. At church? All right. Let's see. Fresh start. Look around the area and find Uncle's Hotel. All right, here we go. So I guess we just got off the boat. So that's a cool boat. Uram Princess, Alaska. 1896. Holy crap. Can I get on the boat? I can't get on the boat. No. That's fine. Thought maybe I could. Nope. All right, 1896, huh? That's actually kind of cool. Huh. All right, let's go find a hotel. Look around the area and find Uncle's Hotel. Okay. Go up this way. Shack. Nelson and Blake General Goods. That's not... Oh my. Okay, kind of cool stuff in here. All right. All right, cool. All right. Nelson and Blake. Okay, so Nelson and Blake. Our general store's right there. Okay. Bank. Okay. Cashier, bank, office. Actually, kind of cool in here. All right. Bank. What's this guy? Ooh, weapons. Oh, look at them bad boys right there. May have to use those out here in the Alaskan wilderness. Yeah, nice shop you got here, bro. Nice shop, but I'm looking for a hotel. That's actually archery range. That's pretty cool. Oh, that might be it up there. Okay, so weapons. I mean, that's a big building. I figure a hotel would be one of the biggest buildings. That and up on the hill, it seems to make sense to me. So, is this the hotel? Yeah, it looks like it might be. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Note on the door. There's a note on the door. For the hotel keys, please report to the church. Great. Gotta get the church. Okay. Okay, general store, bank, weaponry. That certainly doesn't. Maybe that's a church up there. Oh, wait a minute. That looks like that might be a cross up there, so that's probably a church up there. So let's go. We'll head up there. While we're heading up there, what the heck is this? Doesn't say. You, sir. Ooh, wait a minute. What are you? Tools. Okay, so it looks like you've got tools. You have some tools. 180 bucks for shovel crafting recipe. Man, that's a little pricey. Stone axe. Stone pickaxe. Stone axe, stone pickaxe, shovel, and tracks. Cart. Okay. What? Wait a minute. Well, I am doing mine stuff, so I could... Okay. All right. Iron bar. I can buy iron from you? All right. Okay, cool. Okay, you are... workshop crafting. It's a kind of a... Oh, this is the back room for him. All right, so cool. Oh, this looks like a smelter. Yep, gold nuggets to bars. What is this? Iron nuggets to bars. Okay, cool. So that's all good. That works. This is a Gems upgrade workbench. Gems upgrade workbench. Okay. All right. Add mercury. What? Okay. Don't know what this is for. Mercury. We'd be messing around with some mercury. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's get back to what I'm doing here. Mercury? I wonder what that is up there. All right, we are going to go. What do we got up here? That's a cross. That's got to be a church. And you are... Okay, I'll collect you. Berries? I'm sure I'm going to need those eventually. Yep, church. Let's go talk to the Reverend. Excuse me, sir. I'm the heir of the hotel located in this town. I'm looking for someone who can help me get to it. You've come to the right place, young man. My name is William. I'm the local clergyman and someone who you can call a mayor, though without the official title. More than anything, I was a close friend of your uncle before he died. He asked me to make sure that you'd find your way here. Okay. More than anything, I was a close friend of your uncle before he died. He asked me to make sure you find your way here. Okay. You must have valued and respected him very much if you wanted to bring me here all the way from Poland. I'm from Poland? I'm from Poland? Jeez. I'm from Poland. I'm from Poland. I went to Alaska. What the heck? I'm migrating. Well, it is the 1800s. So, okay. So I'm Polish. All right. Okay. Indeed, it wasn't easy, but I owe him my life and my position as a settlements administrator. So I wanted to do him this one last favor. It seems to me that in the letters my uncle mentioned a certain friend with a good heart and a firm hand. I assume he meant you. I need a strong hand to make sure no newcomer or resident gets the idea of taking over. Our settlement is unlike any other you might have heard. I promise I won't cause any trouble. Like many others, I came here to secure a better life for myself. Actually, not just for myself. Enough chatter. I assume you'd like to see your new home. Yeah. Seeing how I come all the way from Poland. I'll handle the necessary paperwork, but in the meantime, I have a small favor to ask, of course. As you can guess, it's damn cold here. Damn cold here? You're a clergyman. And it would be good to light the stove. Could you help me bring in some firewood? Here's a simple axe. It should do the job. Okay. Well, I wouldn't want to disappoint my uncle's loyal friend. I've got nothing better to do either, so I'll head out and chop some trees. Just don't wander too far. We've got plenty of wild and dangerous animals around here. Wolves and bears, for example. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I've been to Alaska a few times, so yeah, I get it. Okay, so this is my inventory slot. Here you can see the inventory window. As you can see, we've divided into different categories to make it easier for you to browse the items you own. Okay. Open inventory window, press the tab. Some of these categories, such as 1's tools, 2's weapons, 3 essentials, and 4's consumables. Okay, can be used during your adventure. All right. Keep in mind that each category has an assigned key that allows you to select a specific item. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So tools, weapons, essentials, and consumables. All right, cool. Gotcha. For example, tools, when you press 1, you will take the Reverend's axe into your hand. If you have more items in the same category, you need to press the same key multiple times to cycle through the items until you select the one you want to use. Got it. Consumable items cannot be held in your hand, so to use them, you just press H. Okay. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4 is the cycle through, and H to eat. Okay. I think I got it. I think I've got it. Okay. So let's go find some firewood for the Reverend. All right. Press 1. 1X. Let's chop down some trees. I'm going to gather up some berries because I'm sure I'm going to get hungry. Okay, I'm not going to wander too far. He told me not to wander too far. More berries. Chop down a few trees. So I'm going to go a little bit farther out of town here. I hate chopping, leaving everything like bare in the town. Oh, okay. Whoa, where you go? I only get 2 sticks out of that. Is that all I get out of that? Wow. That's kind of chintzy. Rockin', how's it going tonight? Glad you can make it in. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, my friend. I figured, oh, I can't get at that one because it's in the rocks. Well, isn't that a bummer? It's like falling through the map here a little bit. Oh, that's one I can't get, so I guess I'll have to move on. Okay. Let's go chop down a couple others. So I hope everyone is having had a happy Easter. I know I'm kind of streaming on Easter. It's almost like blasphemy, isn't it? I don't know. with the kids grown and out of the house, Easter's just not a thing here. Okay, let's see here. Go down here, chop a couple more. Okay, you and you. Oh, trees are in the way. There it is. All right. Reverend told me not to go too far, but I want to chop a few more here. Oh, this one should be a good one. Still only get 3 sticks out of it. What the heck? Guess that's fine. Did I get one out of the big one here? Ooh. Let's see what we get out of this guy. Oh, only 3 out of you too. Wow. Okay. So we only get 3 logs out of each tree that we chop down. There we go. All right, let's climb back up here. Let's go see the Reverend. All right, Reverend, I've chopped some wood for you. What now? Okay, I'm back. Excellent. I must say you got that done fast, or quite fast. I get it's pretty cold where I'm from too, so I've had to go on a few wood gathering trips myself. I know, it's like Thanksgiving is like people just eat and eat and eat. I know growing up we would eat so much. It's like, okay, I don't have to eat for the rest of the weekend. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Let's see. As you can see, my stove isn't too big, so it'd be best if you cut those logs into smaller pieces, let's say about the size of sticks. Can you handle that? Okay. No problem. What about my papers? In our region, if you want to own a building, land, or a mine, you need to purchase a property deed. Okay. Since your uncle's left you the hotel in his will, I'm transferring the deed free of charge, but if you want to acquire more property in the future, I'm afraid it'll cost you quite a bit. And that's all and what's all that money used for? When we're officially recognized as a separate state one day, I want this town to become the regional capital. Politics. That's all I'll say, son. Yeah, go figure. Don't you worry, I won't drink it away like some of the drunks around here. Instead, one day I will be able to breathe a proud sigh of relief. Sounds like an ambitious plan, my friend. Once I get the hotel back in shape and decide to open it officially, will I need your approval? No. What you do with your own property is, so to speak, no concern of mine. All right. Is there a mine around here that still has some gold left in it? Yeah. Son, there's more gold here than there is water. Oh, well, that's nice to know. You just have to go looking for it through, though I haven't done that myself in years. Ask the trader at the general store. He'll know where a newcomer like you should head. Okay, general store. Okay, thank you kindly for all your help. I'll spend the night at the hotel, and tomorrow morning I'll head out to look for gold. Bringing the rest of my family over here won't come cheap. I wish you good luck, boy. And while you're at it, please accept this modest gift from me. Maybe a simple knife, but when you hunt an animal, it will allow you to cut meat from it, which can then be cooked and eaten. Okay. Okay, so life in Alaska will require the sensible use of natural resources from which various useful items can be crafted. Okay, so it looks like sticks and stones may break my bones. To craft specific items, you need to learn their recipes, which you can purchase in shops or receive them from townspeople. Okay. To start crafting items, you must be at the appropriate workstation. And press C, open the crafting window. Oh, okay. Some simple objects can be crafted anywhere at any time. Gotcha. Okay. So if I open up a crafting window, okay. So I can make sticks out of wood. So if I want 4 sticks, it takes... Okay, 8 sticks makes... Okay, got it. All right. So then, oh, okay. I just click on, okay, so this is telling you what you're going to get. This is telling you what you need. Primitive axe. Okay. So my inventory, where's this knife he was talking about? I don't see a knife. Ah, regular knife. Okay. All right. Old jacket. Okay. All right. Cool. Sweet. All right. I think we're good. I think we've kind of figured that out. So, oh, that's a rock. Okay, let's start collecting a little few of these items because you never know when we're going to need them. Might as well grab them while I'm out and more berries. Seeing as how I haven't got anything to hunt with yet, berries are going to be my diet until I figure out what else I need to do. So we're going to head back to the hotel and get some sleep. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to just collect all this crap up. Sticks, stones, and berries. Okay, sounds like a plan to me. Nothing like walking around with an axe in my hand. Can I get rid of it? Yeah, okay. But if I have more than one item in here, I don't know how that works. This is actually kind of cool. I kind of like the graphics in this. It kind of gives you that grain. It has a grainy look like Car Dealer Simulator. So Car Dealer Simulator has that kind of grainy look. I don't know what that is, but it seems like it's becoming very popular with the games. You know, it's not smooth, it's not slick, and I mean, it probably could be if my computer was a little bit better. I probably could amp up the graphics on this, but I have started getting issues with my unit, and between my second monitor flashing every once in a while, it fades out and comes back in. It's not my monitor. I think it's my graphics card. So I'm thinking about putting a new graphics card in it, but for right now, I got to figure out if I can put a graphics card in it, because I've got an old CPU, I've got an older power supply. I mean, the unit's like, I want to say 6, 7, 8 years old, 6, 7. It's probably 6 or 7 years old. So I don't know if it's worthwhile just putting a graphics card in it. I may have to buy a whole new unit, which I am not looking forward to because I hate the idea of transferring over all my game data. Everything. It's just a pain. It's just a pain in the balls to do all that. Hey, I've got plenty of rocks. All right. Return to the church. Fresh start. Hang on. Return to the church. Hang on. I said I was supposed to get some sleep. Oh, look at this place. Oh, this place is a mess. Okay, open the door. This is room number 1. Room number... Oh my god, I got a hole in the floor. Dabbling Ed Rooney, how are you doing tonight? How is everything going? Let's see here. Behind door number 3. Oh, this is a dinky room. Holy crap. Okay. Door number 4. This is an oddly shaped room. Okay. And got a freaking hole in a wall. Oh, wait a minute. What does it say up here? Owner. Okay. So this must be this is my room. Jeez. Okay, it's telling me to go back to the church. So let's go. I was out wandering around picking up sticks and stones. So can I just climb up through here instead of following the road around? back way. Kind of don't want to do it this way because what I'm afraid of is bears and crap. So I don't want to climb up the rocks. There we go. Bears and wolves and whatnot. Hey, berries are plentiful around here. Okay, let's go back. All right, Rev. Light the Reverend's fireplace. Okay. Okay, this hotel once belonged to your uncle, but now it's finally yours. As you can see, properly documenting all official matters is extremely important to the local residents. That's why every property you own must be acquired legally. Hey, Majestic. Hey, nice to see you stop by. I am playing a game called Alaska Gold Fever. It's coming out, I hit some information, I think on the, what is today's date anyway, the 5th, I think, I want to say this is probably coming out on the 8th, I believe. This is coming out on the 8th on Steam. So, the story is, developers sent me an email, asked if I was interested. I said, I saw the email this morning. I sent back, sure, I'll take a look at it. And next thing I know, I had an access code. So I'm playing it tonight just to see how this is kind of going. Not too bad so far. All right, to manage your properties, you'll likely own more than one. Okay. You need to return to the Reverend. I got to go talk to the Rev every time I do this. It will help you hire employees and check other important information. Sure. Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. So what now? Go back to the hotel. All right. Now we get to go back to the hotel. I was out wandering around collecting sticks and stones, so I figure, why not? And berries. Can't have too many of those. It's going to be my, like I said, it's going to be my diet until I decide to buy a rifle or something and hunt some bear or moose or something. All right, so we have this small little town here. I own the present hotel that my uncle has given to me, which is up on the hill. We have ourselves a weapon area. We have ourselves a bank here. Grab some berries. 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 There we go. Down here we have a general store. That's the boat I came in on. Oh, by the way, and I'm Polish. I don't know why, but I'm Polish. That's what I don't know why, but I'm Polish. So, the year's like 1869 or something like that. So we are here. My uncle's given me this hotel. He's passed away. And it is in some bad shape here. Oh, my. All right, there should be a bed in the owner's room. Rest after your long journey. And we kind of looked around. This is my owner's room. Ah, must have been my uncle. Baked? No, it's not. It is Baked Games. So this is the development team for Baked Games. Yeah, so it's a fixer-upper for sure. That's actually kind of cool. Look at this. This must be the development team for Baked Games. So this is and that's who made this game. So that is actually really cool. They put that in there. Okay. Let me sleep. I guess I need to sleep. Look at that bearskin rug. Bed. Or is that bear or moose? I have no idea. Okay, that looks like cow. So we have plenty to do in here. Oh my God, this place is a wreck. Well, my uncle didn't take very good care of it. The hole in the wall. Here's Johnny. Anyway, what are we supposed to do? Okay, look for a shop and ask its owner where the nearest mine is. Okay, the nearest mine. Look for a shop. A shop? I just have to, okay. So I guess I have to go explore and just ask some random shop owner, hey, is there a gold mine around here? Okay, so the weapon dude. Yo, bro, what's up? I've got the best gear around. Okay. That's all he has to say. Yep, he has some good gear. I'll leave you to your guns and ammo. The bank. Hello, Mr. Cashier. Do you know what motto do you live by? Money is power and power is control. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. What did I see? Register? What is that? Doesn't look like I have to do anything. Okay. There's a couple shops over there. Let's go talk to the general store guy. Yeah. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Greetings, sir. Minor, traveler, or just passing through? Sorry. What did you say? I'm asking who you are, newbie. Newbie. He calls me newbie. Of course. I inherited a hotel from my Uncle Ben. I assume you knew him, right? Oh my goodness, it's you. Ben said he'd bring in a young guy to take over his business. Are you really from Eastern Europe? Yeah, I'm from Poland, actually. Do you have winter all year round there? Come on. We had some warm summers too, but if I were to choose a place to live based on weather, I'd stayed my ass at home. Listen, I'm looking for some gold mine where I could safely learn the basics of gold mining and earn a bit of money for the first renovation work on the hotel. Can you help me? Of course. If you leave the town heading more toward the harbor, then turn left toward the carpenter. Okay. You will find a small mine that was discovered recently. All right. The most recent miner working there fairly quickly decided he'd had enough and went back home to Florida. Oh, everybody goes back to Florida. Apparently he's planning to open some kind of fishing business there. Okay. Unfortunately, the scoundrel left the mine in poor condition, with the shaft crumbling. But before you go there, visit the carpenter so he can help you craft stabilizing support beams. Okay. Always thought people that worked themselves to death and ended up with nothing. That's good news for me. Whoa. Hold your horses, kid. Tell me, can you even forge yourself a new pickaxe? Lazy prospectors don't last long out here. They end up paying a fortune to the craftsman, and he cleans them out worse than I ever could. Drew, how's it going tonight? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I say, didn't think I'd need to. Can you teach me? No, but I can sell you a recipe that will teach you how. Fine. Sell me a recipe. Of course, as a special exception for the services of your Uncle Ben, I'll even throw in a tiny bucket for carrying the rubble. Nice. Thanks, bro. And for God's sake, put something on yourself. It's freezing. Just look at those summer clothes. And where might I find some decent clothing? Do you have a furrier around here or something like that? Sadly, our furrier has fallen ill in both body and mind, so he no longer sells clothes. I've got some rags he gave me last time we talked a few months ago. You can take them. Okay, fine. Wow. Okay, so local traders will be your best allies. Okay, it is with them you can purchase tools, weapons, and resources essential for survival and effective work in Alaska. Nice. Local shopkeeper, furrier, and the owner of the Mountain Lodge. Isn't that me? The Mountain Lodge? The hotel? Can buy back any items you don't need, allowing you to earn some extra money. Okay, that's nice to know. I can sell off crap I don't need. In selected shops, you can also purchase new crafting recipes for items. If you want to be more cost effective, it's worth learning them. However, if you don't feel like crafting things yourself, you can still buy them in the shop. Just remember, traders are ripoffs and charge very high prices. Okay. Put on the clothes given to you by the merchant. So, opening up. Got jacket and pants. We are clothed. Okay. We now have some clothing. The cloth pants and jacket you just received will provide better protection against the cold, which is essential for life in Alaska. Yeah, it is. Each additional piece of clothing will provide you with better protection against the cold, which will be crucial for your comfort during work and exploration. Unfortunately, frost can make you faint and force you to return to town. Okay. So if I faint, I guess I have to return back to town. Okay, so let's see, 30 jobs. Prepare for gold expedition. Buy a bucket, buy a recipe for a primitive axe, craft a primitive pickaxe, buy a torch. It gets dark outside at night. Okay. Oh, right there's a torch. Okay, cool. It's not going to cost me anything. That's nice. Bucket. Is that a bucket? Oh yeah, mini bucket. Done. Recipe for primitive pickaxe. Torch crafting recipe, oil crafting recipe, primitive axe. Got it. Okay. Now I have to craft. So if I jump in here, crafting a primitive pickaxe requires 4 sticks, 3 stones. Okay, so I've got 6 sticks. Yeah, I've got 6 sticks. Yeah. Okay, all right. So I can craft me 1 pickaxe. All right, I don't have any more sticks, but I can make more sticks later. Okay, so at each mine, there is a camp that includes several useful objects, such as crafting stations, tents for resting overnight, and a campfire. Sometimes, however, these camps seem to be a bit too small, don't they? It looks like you'll be able to do something more with them later. Okay, fine. All right, look for the carpenter to talk about the mine stabilization. Okay, so I have to talk to the carpenter. Now, he told me I have to go like towards the boat and to the left. So I guess that's the road to the left. So that's the boat I came in on. And to the left, is he up here? No, that's the furrier. Okay, that's the furrier. Furrier? You know, the clothing guy. He said he doesn't do clothing anymore because he was sick of body, mind, and spirit. So I don't know what his deal is. Yo, dude, I heard you were like laid up. What's up? The cold isn't polite. It shows no mercy to those who aren't prepared. You're absolutely right. Okay, what does he have? He has cloth. He has leather. Oh, he has recipes. Cloth pants. Cloth shoes. Cloth jacket. Cloth hat. Okay, and we have fur. That's where you can sell your items you don't need. Furrier's workstation. So that's a workstation. He's got a fireplace too. Okay. All right. Did that door close on its own? Yeah, it did. Okay. So now we know where the furrier is. So this is the furrier up here, right? We've got the smelter guy there. Tools, weapons, the bank, general store. Okay, I'm just trying to keep myself aligned here. Boat. Oh, what's that up there? Okay, looks like there's a building up there, and that's my hotel. I haven't seen that up there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go up there and check that out. Let's grab some more rocks. Might as well. I don't have a problem with being encumbered, so I'm not worried about it. We'll eat all the berries. Collect on the berries. All the rocks. I don't think I need all the rocks, but hey. Okay. Sticks here, it looks like. Yep. Rocks, rock. Yep. There's a building there. Let's go see who's up here. Sticks. Okay, so I can cut down trees, make them into wood. Wood into sticks. I wonder if I could like, I don't know what else I can make it into that. Okay, what is this? What's a nice little stream? Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, you say you're interested in this game, Drew? What is the shiny stuff? Ah, is that supposed to be like gold? Like, can I pan for gold down there? Or is that just like sunlight beaming off of the, I don't know. Cool. All right. I have much to learn. I have much to learn. I'm in Alaska. I mean, I have a lot to learn. Okay. Sticks. I'm gathering up all the sticks. You are. Doesn't say who you are. Who are you? What are. Who are you? Do you happen to know about making wooden supports for stabilizing a mine? Okay. I might. That's perfect because I said I might. First, I'd like to know who you are. Okay, my apologies. I'm a relative of Ben's. My uncle supposedly helped establish this settlement. You see, like many others, I came here chasing a better life, and I'd like to bring, yeah, another poor lost immigrant trying to grab the dream and strike it rich. Typical. Man, you're an immigrant too, just like the rest of us. My ancestors sailed here in 1620, so like 200 years, and helped to build this country. All right, don't get worked up. Do you know how to make these support beams or not? Yes. Here's a simple recipe for good supports. So those stupid rocks don't fall on your dumb head. Now get out of my shop. I'm busy. You must have a lot of friends around here. More than you, that's for sure. Now scram. All right. So this guy's super friendly. I think I like him. Not all items can be crafted by hand. More advanced equipment requires the use of appropriate stations available in shops and camps. Okay. Each available workstation allows you to craft or to create a different type of item. For example, you can sew clothes at the furrier's workshop, okay, and cut wood into planks at the carpenter's. Planks? Okay, so yeah, planks it is. Okay, craft support beams at the carpenter's table. Okay, carpenter's table. Okay, carpenter's table, gotcha. All right, so support beams, one requires 2 wood. Is that right? Yeah, 2 wood. So how many beams am I supposed to craft? Did it say? 6. I gotta craft at least 6. Well, that's good. I chopped down a bunch of trees in the very beginning, huh? Yeah, that's right. You get an invite, you take it. So, okay, got it. Yeah. So yeah, like you, like last night when I was watching Majestic play The Last Caretaker, she didn't read like the comments as they were coming in as she was playing. You get so focused on playing, you forget what you're doing, and then the next thing you know, you're off in La La Land somewhere doing something crazy. Okay, we've got 6 supports. Done. Okay. Okay, I've got 6 supports. Go to the mine near town. Okay. So I saw M was a map. I am here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a fairly large map. How do I navigate? Okay, like that. Okay. So this is me. It's abandoned mine. This is the quest. Okay. Undiscovered hunter's hut. They weren't telling you to go the wrong way. They were trying to tell you to dock in a certain area. You didn't see the pylons. You didn't see the poles. But that's fine. It's just like me. I don't know how many times I've recorded a video and I'm like, I go through the whole thing and then the questions come up or the comments come up later. Hey, didn't you see you're supposed to do this? And I'm like, I didn't see that at the time. So anyway, all right. We have to go to the mine. All right. So I guess it is down here. We'll follow the road. Let's pick up some more rocks while I'm at it. This Alaska rugged coastline here actually looks really cool. I like it. I like it. It kind of gives me the whole, it really gives me like a whole Maine feel. State of Maine. Rugged coastline. Alaska, yeah, I guess it does remind me a little bit of Alaska too. So I guess so. Oh, there we go. I'm out here wandering around, collecting sticks, tripping over rocks. Is that a stickable? Yep, that's a stickable. Stickable, yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a stickable. Yeah, I know. There are sometimes that even after while editing, I don't even remember seeing stuff until after I even rewatch a video to see how it flowed and how it went. And yeah, I don't know how I missed some of that stuff. Okay, go to the mine near town. Okay, I've got a mine. What are you? Upgrade for $75. Okay, so I mean, come on. I've got like 2 tents. I've got someplace to, ooh, kind of rocky in there. A couple of tents. I got a fireplace. Ooh, look, I've even got a pillow. I've got everything I need right here. If I am from Poland and I'm here just to, make a way for myself to bring my family over, this is all I need for right now. What is this? No idea. Okay. Okay. Time to go into the creepy mine. Okay. Mining is the core of your adventure. Okay. Minecraft. I'm doing Minecraft. It is your main source of gold and other valuable resources. Each mine is different, may require a different set of tools. Some rocks are harder than others. Yep. And you won't be able to break through them without better equipment. To start mining, equip the pickaxe you have and approach the rocks and press your left mouse button. Note that pickaxes have limited durability, right? Okay, so it's a good idea to bring more than one with you. Okay. Contrary to appearances, mines are quite fragile structures and can easily collapse. Pay attention to dust and rocks falling from the ceiling. This is a sign that the shaft needs to be stabilized. To do this, you must craft support beams and place them at regular intervals so the structures become stable again. This is also about your life. You surely don't want to die under the rubble. Ignoring stability is a direct path to disaster. Yeah, it is. A collapsed mine segment provides no benefits, only extra work. And it looks like it needs some attention. Okay, this in here looks like it's pretty well set up. But this stuff in here, not so much. All right, I am going to equip my pickaxe. Oh, that's my axe. This should be my pickaxe. Yep, right there it is. Doesn't that look cool? All right, let's start mining. So, I gotta stabilize at one point. So I gotta make room to make stabilizing supports. I have 6 of them. Okay. So if I'm to stabilize this, I need to keep it from this. This is a stabilizing post here and here. I do want to make it a little bit farther back. You don't want them like side by side, otherwise you'll be running out of stabilizers. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so 3. It's a torch, bucket, and stabilizer. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, cool. One stable. I mean, really? Is that gonna help me? Okay. Okay. Oh, I stuck two of them in. It kind of stopped the rumbling in there. Okay. Let's get back at it. All right. So my stabilizers did help. It stopped rumbling. Oh, wait a minute. During mining operations, large amounts of ore mixed with soil are always produced. You must remember that not everything you dig up has any value. Yeah. Use the bucket from the inventory to collect rubble lying on the ground. Carry it to the filtering station. Okay. To separate ordinary debris from gold and iron. Oh, I get iron too. That's nice. Use the filtered station with a bucket filled with material equipped. Aim it at the upper pocket device and press E. Understood. Okay. So. Thanks, Majestic. You take care. I hope to catch you. You're doing Tuesday night, right? Tuesday night? What nights are you streaming again? Anyway, I'm on your Discord. I'll figure it out. All right. Have a good night. Okay, so I've got that. Take care of that. Oh, debris. Gotcha. Okay, so let's switch up. Let's grab myself a bucket. Okay, and some filtering station. Is that what that thing is? Because yeah. Okay. Don't filter. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Cool. All right. Hope to catch you on one of those nights. All right. Got some gold. All right. So I've got a new quest. Gather some gold. I've got to gather 250 gold. What? Jeez. Yikes. Okay. Well, I should have used the bucket again. All right. Let's see. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm collecting a whole lot of dust. Oh, I got little gold nuggets in there. I got some iron nuggets. Cool. All right. Sweet. So I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. Okay. Let's get back to work here. Gotta mine up a lot of this stuff. I should say filter a bunch of this stuff, it looks like. 'Cause I didn't get too much out of that. So, I mean, it's going to take a lot. Hopefully it won't take too long. At least it doesn't cave in on me, so that's good. Get another foot in here. I'll put another stabilizing bar in here. Okay. Let me put stabilizer in here. Looks like that'll work. I think it's far enough in there. What do you think? This one, I'm going to wait a little bit and get in here farther. All right, this, here. Can I set that up? Yeah, I think so. I think I can set one in there. One stabilizer. All right. I grab the bucket and clean up after myself. Which is actually good. I mean, I'm glad I've got this little filtering system so I can gather up some gold. New side quest, need for space. Okay. Okay, that's collected. Gold, 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 gold. Gold fever. Got the gold fever. Okay, I only have a little bit, so does that go in there too? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay, that's cool. No iron in that one? Bugger. Alright, how much gold was I supposed to gather up? I've got 171. I think I was supposed to gather up 250, right? Well, I'm going to have to gather up some more. It's starting to get dark in here. Carve out the sides here a little bit so I can put another stabilizers in here if I need to. Don't want this stuff falling on my head, that's for sure. Because he's right, this will hurt. This will hurt bad. Rocking away here. My pickaxe is about ready to die on me. Yep, broke. Time to craft a new pickaxe. Done. Equip. Yeah. People we are here. I think I could probably go ahead and start loading this stuff up. One bucket. I'll work my fingers to the bone until I get, some gold. Yep, 171 of 250. Sweet. Now I've got a torch, but I don't know what I'm going to need the torch for. I can see perfectly fine in here. Gold, no iron. Darn, didn't get any iron on that one. So let me figure this out here. Hey. Okay. Any more dumping in here? Okay. So what do I got here? That's the torch. Oh, all right. That works. Okay. On, off, on, off. Okay, that works. That works for me. Okay. Where are we at as far as hunger? Hunger. I got 28 berries. Don't know if it affects my health any. I don't see anything down there affecting my health. So I don't know. I'll keep the berries for right now. It doesn't look like it's not doing anything for me. They have some stuff in the bucket. Nope. Oh, you know what? You don't store the bucket if you've got crap in it. Don't store the bucket if you have crap in it, because then the crap goes away. Okay, word of advice. Okay, all right. Now, let's see. J is our journal. Side quest. Okay, stop by and take a rest. Gather gold. Uh, First gold acquired. It's time to take it to the bank. Okay, I gotta take it to the bank. Side quest. Need for space. What is this? There's got to be a hunter. Gotta find a hunter. Okay. Go to the engineering shop. Okay, mines and mining. Oh, those are tutorials. I don't need those. Okay, so these are quests. All right, cool. All right. I think I know what I'm doing. Let's go hit up the banker with my pickaxe. Nope, that's the carpenter. Dude, it just doesn't like anybody. Don't know what time it is. Don't even know if the banker is open. Is the banker even open this time of night? Of course he is. Nice to see you, Mr. Banker. Good day. I'd like to exchange the gold I've gathered for some cash. I need the cash. Of course, young man. How's the hotel renovation going? Ooh, how does he know about that? Oh, yeah. How do you know about that? Good banker must know everything about his potential clients. And our settlement isn't exactly large, so news travels fast. Of course. I need money for renovation materials and tools, so I'd like to exchange gold from the mine for cash. Are there any special rules, fluctuating rates, or something like that? I accept both ordinary dirty pieces of gold, and those purified through a special process developed by energy. Oh, okay. So up on the hill, we did have our engineer, and we had a couple of smelters up there, so that makes sense. Keep a separate rate for each. Dirty gold is, of course, worth less than purified gold. Also, if you melt pure gold into bars, I offer a special higher price. Gold bars sell better on the market than the small bits that traveling miners usually bring me. Makes sense. I see. So it's better to refine the gold a bit before exchanging it with you. I'll keep that in mind for the future, but right now I'm short on time. Will you take what I have with me now? Picanawa? I can't even speak. Drew. Yes, we had a decent Easter. I didn't, don't have the kids, don't have anybody running around, but, my wife and I are hanging out. We're just another day, actually. But good Easter. Let's see. Extracted gold in its raw state comes in various forms: dust, flakes, and nuggets. Okay. Any gold extract can be taken and sold at the local bank, which will guarantee you a steady flow of cash. This, in turn, is essential for trading and covering other important expenses. However, gold you collect directly from the mine has one drawback: it is contaminated, which reduces its value. Perhaps someone will help you later with refining and further processing it. Okay. All right, cool. So mine and exchange gold until you have enough cash. 35 bucks. Okay, so I've got some gold dust. So did you have a good Easter, Drew? Did you have a good day? Hope everyone else has. Let's see. Gold dust. Got 23 bucks and 60 cents. I need 35 bucks. Very cool. Very cool, Drew. All right. So I've got to go mine some more, I guess. Until I have 35 bucks worth. Well, that was kind of a waste. I could have stayed out there. So I need 35 bucks worth of gold dust. It looks kind of eerie at night, doesn't it? Whoa, 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 whoa. required tool is a shovel. You're struggling on wheels for your panel van. Just trying to find the right look for it. Is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna need a shovel for that. You, my friend, look spooky, scary. Let me get in here and get digging again. Yeah, you know, I'm with you. I feel you. I do. Because every time I build a car in this series, I'm always... I know I edit it out, but more times than not, I sit there and agonize over which wheels, and then I'll pick a set of wheels and I'll chrome it and darken it and paint them and try to figure it out. I even mount them every once in a while, stick them on the car just to see what they look like until I get what I feel like is perfect for the car, for the look I'm looking for. So, yep, I feel you. I understand. Boy, I understand. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's stick in another support down here, shall we? Don't want it collapsing on me. Go. Looking good. Yes, there is a panel Apache now. Now, if you look on the Steam Workshop, go to the it's one of the newer ones and sort it by recent workshop uploads. It is the Apache van. It has a truck too, Apache truck. So yeah, you got to go get that. It is one beautiful machine. Okay, so you have a 350 Super. Well, hang on. It is a DJ van, so it's very modern. So maybe go with like an 18-inch, 20-inch. Go with a 20-inch 5-spoke with a 20 profile. So kind of a donk wheel, but if it's lowered and you have all the equipment in it, you kind of have the old school look with the modern stance, with the lowered and I don't know, kind of donked. That's what I'm saying. A little donk, but not up. You know what I mean? It's just lowered. So maybe something like that. I'm a big fan of the 5-spokes. Anything with a 5-spoke, I'm a fan of. I don't know why. I have always been. I grew up with the Krager wheels, so I guess those have always been my favorites. So anything that resembles like a 5-spoke has always been my favorite. Yes. Now we are talking car mechanics simulator. There is an Apache in my garage as well. So, not to be crossing games, but there is no panel that I know of in my garage. It's only in car mechanics simulator. Oh, you're talking my garage. Yeah, that's when you said that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, this is in Car Mechanics Simulator 2021. There is a panel Apache. So it was just I think, was it just the panel first or the truck first? I don't remember which was first, but... Yeah, you know what? I've got so many mods in my garage. It's hurting my frame rate. It really is hurting my frame rate. So I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to start cleaning house. And I hate that I would have to do that, but I was saying earlier I was having issues with my computer. I'm having I think I'm having graphics card issues. I mean, I'm running a GTX, what is it? 1080, I think it is. 1080. Talking very, very old. But it serves its purpose. It's been working really good, and I'd hate to just throw that all away. All my games seem to work okay, except for my garage. My garage is just so many, I've got so many mods in it, it's just, it hurts. It hurts the game. Okay. Clean all this stuff up in here. Right. It takes and I'm having save issues. I am having save issues with it too. So, and I thought maybe that was my graphics card as well, but it's, you know, sometimes it'll save, sometimes it throws an error and it doesn't save. So I've been super careful on what I've been doing in the game, and I have to prep it. I have to prep it. So like I have to restart the computer, restart Steam, go ahead and log into the My Garage game, let it run for probably 10 minutes to get it completely to load up, play the game, and then to save it, what I do is initially I do a save by opening up an empty garage. I think my number 3 is empty on mine. Open that up and then close it. It'll save. It'll take forever to save, but it saves. So then if I hit save and quit, sometimes it saves, sometimes it throws an error and doesn't save. So yeah, I've had some issues with that. $37. I got $37. I got enough to go back to the bank. Sitting here chit-chatting and breaking rocks, and I got money. AMD RX. You know, I have been an Intel guy forever. And when AMD came out, it was the cheaper version of Intel. But I think AMD's come around. So I may go, I don't know what is cheaper, Intel or AMD right now. I don't know which one is better or cheaper at the moment. I would like to talk to you about exchanging gold for money. Did you bring any gold to trade? Of course I did. Doofus. Okay. All that money for 37.76. Cool. All right. Stop by and take a rest. Go to the general store. Okay. So go to the general store for a second. Gaming laptop or PC, what would I recommend? I would recommend a gaming PC. Laptops are nice, but I have an Alienware gaming laptop, and it's limited. It's limited by, you know, accessory pins like your HDMI's or your just your connections. You're limited. On a desktop PC, sky's the limit. You can add, you know, 2 to 6 monitors, depending on your graphics card. Yeah, it takes up a lot more room and space, but you can add so many gadgets to it. Like I'm running my microphone, I'm running my Stream Deck, I'm running, what else am I running? That I've got 2 monitors. I've got a set of small Bose computer speakers. It's a nice setup. And I mean, the laptop is nice for tinkering, but I wouldn't recommend it for PC gaming at all. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way, but I feel like a desktop is the way to go if you have the room. Let's see this guy. All right, bro, what's up? I'm absolutely exhausted. I see you've been working hard, boy. What do you plan to spend your hard-earned money on? No idea yet. It was tough, but I've actually grown to like digging through those mines. Surprisingly relaxing work, all things considered. Unless some rock falls on your leg and turns it into mush, or the worms. Yeah, no kidding. I really like that kind of work. I definitely prefer fleecing. I mean, selling in my shop, fleecing. An AMD 9060, around $300. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm at a point to where do I spend $2,500 to $3,000 on an entire new system, or do I just drop $300 to $400 into a new graphics card? And the graphics card I'm limited on my graphics card due to the motherboard, the CPU, the power supply. Because the CPU, if you've got too big of a GPU, then your CPU is your bottleneck. So it doesn't really matter how big your graphics card is, because your CPU is now your problem child. So I've got all these things I've got to look at, and I haven't, because I don't like doing it, to be honest. Some people like building new computers. I used to, but right now I'm like, I have all the work of transferring all the data over to a new system. And the new systems only come with like 2 terabyte solid state drives. I personally need at least 4 terabyte. Yeah. And that's a cha-ching for any system. Now I could get one and just throw a solid state drive in, but I don't know. I'm still looking, but thank you. Okay. So an AMD 9060. Gotcha. I will look into that, Drew. Thank you very much. Let's see. I never really liked that kind of work for fleecing. What is fleecing? Okay, I need a solid hammer to start renovating the hotel. I could use some new planks for making furniture. The inside looks worse than my home village. You can get a hammer here. No problem. It's on a table over there, but I can't help you with the planks. I made a deal with the others not to compete too much in their lines of work. That makes sense. From what I hear, you've already been to the carpenter. He should have some good planks in stock. And if you're nice, he might even teach you how to make them yourself. He wasn't nice. You must have been kicked by a moose. Last time I visited, he yelled at me and kicked me out of his workshop. But did he teach you how to make supports? Yes, he did. So you have to forgive him. After losing his wife and daughter, he changed a lot. He's closer to Scrooge than to the cheerful woodsman from a children's story. This is quite funny. He's a good, decent man, just a miser and a grumbler. Worse than my own mother. Yikes. I wonder if he'll get visited by the 3 ghosts one night. He should, for the way he acts sometimes. I'll try to be kind to him. After all, he has solid reasons for being in such a mood. Thank you for your help, sir. I'll just take a few things and I'll be off. Buy a hammer from the merchant. Hammer time. Where's the hammer? There we go. Hammer. We're going to buy the hammer. Buy a cloth from the merchant. 12 cloth. Okay, so 1. Oh, that's 3, 6, 9. Okay, so I have to take all of them. All right. Visit the local carpenter shop. All right. Thank you again, sir. I will bid you adieu. What's Polish for goodbye? That's what I need to learn. Oh crap, I went too far. Where's the road? Oh, right here. Stop by, take the local carpenter. Oh, wait a minute, berries. Things are growing like crazy out here. My diet. Okay, gotta talk to this guy again. Wood. Sticks. I need sticks. Gathering up all the stuff I can possibly use because you never know when you're going to need it. All right, sir. Well, there's some planks right there. $250 for 5 planks. Okay. So, Ed, you've got a 580. Would love to upgrade. Okay. And Drew, you've got an AMD 6700 XT. Like, I'm trying to figure out, with all the numbers and letters and everything, like, what years did these come out? So, I've got an RTX 1080, which probably came out in 2019, maybe? 2018? I don't know. It's an older graphics card. Okay. All right. Gotta talk to this guy again. Greetings, sir. You again. What would you want this time? I need to do different voices for these guys. Since you ask, sir, I'm looking for some good quality planks for the hotel renovation. I was told you have exactly what I need, and I'd like to buy a few. You can't afford them. To fix that wreck been left behind, you'd have to spend half your life in that mine. Or start stealing like some of these rats around here. You can't afford them. Let's see. If you won't sell them to me, maybe you could at least show me how to make such fine and sturdy planks myself. I'm busy, boy. I don't have time. But out of respect for Ben alone, even though he was a fool, I'll give you the recipe for making planks. So you'll be able to make them yourself. Thank you very much, sir. Maybe if I'm lucky, you'll chop your hand off and I won't have to deal with you anymore. My God, this guy's mean. Fool, son of a fool, and a nephew of even bigger fool. Renovating that dump? Nonsense. Fool, Kerwa. Watch your mouth or I'll change my mind. Fine. Yeah, I would be buying new. Yeah, Drew, I would be buying new. I've heard nightmares about used stuff, so I would like to just buy new. Let's see. I've got iron ore, cloth, and wood. Okay, I've got all that stuff, so I need 72 freaking planks. Yikes. God, 72 planks. Oh my gosh. I am going to... That's 16 planks. Okay. Wow. I need 72 planks. So I can buy these 2 planks, I guess. Well, it won't let me buy that, so I'm going to have to... Okay. Guess what I got to do? I've got to be the woodsman. Got to go chop down some trees. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to take some trees out around your place. They're close by. Yeah, 440 to 480. And that's why I'm like, do I spend $500 for a graphics card or do I just spend $3,000 for a whole new unit? That's where I'm stuck. Because I feel like if I just spend $400 on a graphics card, I'm kind of wasting my money. because I've got an older motherboard and older CPU. So I'm like, that's where I'm at. Oh my God, I got another one here. All right, so we have a few of these graves around here. That's interesting. Going to have to, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Exactly, that's what I'm afraid of. It'll bottleneck. Either that or my power supply won't be good enough because some of them require. I saw one of them that required at least a 750 power supply. I was like, damn. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So you understand. You should understand where I'm at. I'm going to figure it out eventually. And once I do, at least hopefully my garage will work better. Hell, my garage doesn't even work better on my laptop. And my laptop is fairly new. I just got it a year and a half ago. And it was, I don't even know what the graphics card is in it. I'd have to take a look. Oh, it's my stats are in my, geez, I'm stupid. I put my stats in every write-up on YouTube. So I have to look. Okay, why can't I gather berries? These are berries. Why can't I take you? Alright. You're not gonna let me take you. That's fine. Maybe I'm all okay, planks. Okay, I've got, let's try that. How many planks do I got? I got 61, I need 72, so I need 11 more. Well, 12 more. Guess that'll be it. Okay, return to the hotel and start my renovation project. Yes! Finally, I get to renovate the hotel. Okay, I must not have been able to get... Maybe I wasn't tall enough to get him off the other tree or something. I don't know. Nothing like running through the small town with an axe in my hand. Maybe I just... Whoa! There's one of them right there. All right. Keep gathering up the berries because you never know. I'm just keep that. I'm going to have some meat or something eventually. I can't just live on berries. Man. All right. To renovate the hotel rooms, you first need to clear them of rubble and other trash. You can do this by collecting it in your bucket or cutting it with your axe. Will do, Drew. Definitely will do. Once you have cleared the entire area of impurities, you can begin its renovation. Okay. Your hotel is in truly pitiful state. Yeah, no shit. So it's time to restore it to its former glory. Take the hammer you bought recently and get to work on renovating the hotel area or reception area. When you're in the area designated for renovation, you will see ghost outlines of the objects you can build. Approach them and press left mouse button to start construction. Each such action costs resources such as wood, cloth, or iron. The hammer will also be used to construct completely new objects such as bridges in the mines and many others. Oh, okay. So nice. All right. Okay. So time to clean house. So the wood planks, they don't give me anything. I'm just kind of like clearing them out, it looks like. I mean, these would be good for firewood or something, you would think. Okay, that's all done. Bucket for this, right? Yep. Oh, I gotta clear. Okay, there's a piece of wood right there I have to take out. Okay, looks like the floor is done. Okay, let me take out this piece right here. Go. All right, now for the hammer. Looks like I want to fix a wall. And boom. Oh. All right, that's kind of a crappy job done to it. It looks really bad. Okay, what do we got here? Plank. Plank. All right, so I'm kind of looks like this is a reception area. Okay, cool. What is all this stuff? Okay. All right, I don't know, but I'm going to build it. Okay, all that's done. Oh, up here. All right. It looks like you have to build everything, smack everything. Oh, and then it comes in. Food court. Jeez, a food court. Okay. Reception. Nice. This is kind of cool. Okay, mount purchased. Keys for all the rooms. That's kind of cool. Oh. I didn't realize this was back here. I'm like admiring everything. I didn't realize this was all here. Okay. Bench. Boom. How nice. Okay. Well, it's not doing too bad as far as renovating this place. That's cool. Oh, we got more over here. Cuckoo clock or no? Just a regular clock. Very cool. All right. We have the makings of our hotel reception area. Very cool. He couldn't raid me, so you sent, yeah, he sent you all over here. Tried to raid you, but it don't have redirect set up. I don't have redirect set up. That's one thing I don't have a lot of that knowledge of how to do some of that stuff. So what I end up doing is just streaming it because I just like to do stuff like this. I just like to stream and edit and video game and all that. So when it comes to like the raids, I have no idea how to set that up. So you're going to have to you're going to have to school me on that one. All right, he's locked. Yeah, I do a lot of survival crafting and working with India. Yeah, there's been a lot of this. This developer is called. Hang on. There are pictures back here, which is a great Easter egg if you guys weren't here. Baked Gaming. So Baked Games is the developing team for this particular game. So Alaska Gold Fever. I got their email this morning. Asked me if I would be interested. I turned around and said, sure. I looked at the game on Steam. Said, yeah, I could probably do that. It looks like something I could do. And I said, yeah, sure. And they turned around and sent me an access code. So here I am tonight playing Alaska Gold Fever. So, wow. Thanks, guys, for rating me. I appreciate it. That's cool. DaVinci, you're going to have to show me how to do that. All right. Thanks, Flair. Appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything. If you guys like the stream so far, hey, hit that like button too. I would appreciate that as well. If you like looking at the game, I think the game is actually pretty decent. I do like it. Okay, thanks, DaVinci. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. Okay, here we go. All right, and what do we have to do now? We have to do a side quest here. What is this? Stop by and take a rest. What else do we need? Go to the guest room. Oops. Go to the guest room. Okay, so I guess we will go to guest room number one. All right, so in here, I've got to clean this freaking place up. Watch where I step here. Knock out the wood. Anything else in here that needs to be taken out? I don't think so. Grab my bucket. Good God, I got a hole right there. You know, this is Alaska, and that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Okay. Let's see here. Guess I'll go with bucket, hammer. Hammer. It's hammer time. Build a bed. Oh, Uncle Ben's hotel has 5 guest rooms. Yep. And we've just renovated the first one. But your work isn't finished yet. Each of the rooms need to be refurnished in the same way. If you want to earn more from your hotel, upgrade the rooms by increasing their standard. So guests will pay more per night. At the moment, your income is quite modest. When you have some free time, try to do something about it. Okay. Interesting. So, start construction of hotel room number 1 for $75. Hey, Hellraiser, it's going well tonight. It's going really well. Let's see, DZ. Oh, okay. DZ Games, developer of Unpock, the game you were doing. I'm gonna have to check that out. I missed looking at that, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. See what that's all about. Definitely, I'll take a look at that, DaVinci. Definitely. Let's see. Go to the church. Oh, I gotta go talk to the Reverend again. That man's become a pain in my side. I have to keep talking to him for everything. I've got the hammer, though. That's okay. All right, 1 room renovated. I've got the reception room renovated. It looks like I'm good to go here. Nope, that's... I'm going to have to try that smelting process, at least. What's the Rev? What up, Mr. Rev? You look worried. I've been hearing more and more about you, young man. Not always the kind of things I'd like to hear. What the hell are you talking about? My sincerest apologies, sir. I can be a bit hot-headed, and I just can't stay calm when someone's being unpleasant toward me. Oh. So I pissed off the carpenter. That's what it is. Remember, you're at the far end of the world. Look at the wrong person the wrong way. Okay. Luckily, you're a peaceful bunch. We're a peaceful bunch around here, at least for now. Okay. I'll try to keep my mouth shut while I still have all my teeth. Actually, I came because I'm looking to hire someone to work at my hotel. I think I could find anyone who could work around here. It won't be easy, but if someone is looking for work in this region, I'll definitely know about it. So if you're ever in need to hire someone to help you in any field, come see me. I even thought about putting up some kind of notice board in town, but let's be honest, most of the idiots blinded by gold can't even read. I'll tell you this, though. From time to time, interesting people show up here, people like you. I've already talked to miners, cooks, clerks, and even soldiers. Idiot or not, someone has to help me in this hotel. Can you recommend someone truly trustworthy? It's about simple tasks like welcoming guests, watching over the building, and cleaning from time to time. Anyone will do as long as it's not someone random drunk with this soaked pants. Yikes. I know one fellow who would be perfect fit, but please, I beg you, be polite to him, because I have no intention of seeing you in a coffin. You're right. It's not a game. There won't be a second chance. Wait, almost forgot. I talked to the banker. He asked me to encourage you to visit the engineer. He's got the right equipment to refine the gold you find. Nice. It's a good deal for both of you, and it doesn't take much work. Nice. You're right. The faster I start earning, the sooner I can bring my family here. Thanks. All right. Business you need. The businesses you own need employees to take care of them while you're off on your gold expeditions. Yeah, okay. Of course, keeping such an employee comes at a cost, a salary that you must regularly deposit into the safe. To hire and dismiss employees, you need to visit the Reverend, where you can also view all the businesses you own. Remember that hiring employees truly pays off, as they will handle important tasks for you, automating your business and providing you with a passive source of income. Nice. Okay. All right. That's a whole lot to take in. The Buick Regal? No. Did he release it? I did not. I did not see that. Okay. So I'm going to have to take a look at that. Kind of reminds me of the Arctic Motel game. Don't remember that one. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've played this one, and I've played Saloon Simulator, which is kind of like this. And then what's the other one? Oh, I started doing the Cowboy Simulator. I think I've got one episode in, and that was it. Okay, he released it today. Okay, thanks, Drew. I am going to hang on my laptop. Did you guys get the Jeep from Saint Victor or Vindictor, whatever his name is? That looks nice. Yes, he has a Grand National version. Sweet. Subscribed. Oh, not yet? No, it says it in the list. It says spawning locations. It doesn't say it, but it has Regal, Turbo T, T-Type, Grand National, the GNX, which requires the BMW DLC. It's for the wheels only, and a Resto mod at GNX. Oh, on the Jeep. The Jeep from Vindicator. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good. Actually, well, you'll see in the next Rot to Rad video come Tuesday that I found one in the junkyard. Now that I'm saying that, kind of ruins it. So, yeah, subscribe. Got it. All right. Thanks for the heads up on that. I love a GNX. Love it. Okay, here. Let's keep collecting this stuff. What is my thing? Hire a worker for the hotel. Do I need to? I've got like $2 to my name. Okay. Go to the engineer shop. Raising the bar. 15. Okay, collect the materials needed to build a bar. Okay. Where am I putting this bar? Yeah, you have to let me know about the config. I'll download that sucker. I will download it, that's for sure. It will be part of my collection. The problem is right now is that you've got 26 that's out there, and people are just like hammering on the 26. When is it coming out? When's it coming out? Why isn't it coming out for Xbox? Why isn't it coming out for PlayStation? So I've kind of like slid out of the red dot Discord for a little bit and letting that kind of settle down, I guess. But there's so much nice stuff coming out for 21. It's going to be hard to lay 21 down when 26 comes out. That's for sure. Let's see. Need for space. There's got to be a hunter around here. I got to find the hunter. Raising a bar. I got to build a bar. Build a spirit. So let's go talk to the engineer. Engineer is... Where the freak is the engineer? Oh, he's up here. I think this is the guy. Right? You look like one of the true native inhabitants of these lands. That's fascinating. It's a pleasure to meet you, young man. I assume you're a relative of Ben, aren't you? Could you tell me something about your traditions or perhaps offer some advice that might help me accomplish my mission? Of bringing your family here, right? Well, if you're interested, I could tell you about the power of nature spirits. Yes, of course. In my country, I've seen things no one would believe, yet they were very real. Teach me then how to use the power of nature. It's really quite simple. Each of the gemstones you find at the local mines represents a different kind of power tied to nature. Ruby stands for strength. Topaz symbolizes speed. Emerald represents life. Ruby, topaz, and emerald. Gotcha. You can attach one or more gemstones to your pickaxes. Their power infusing both the tool and yourself. Okay. The helpful spirits will then support you in your work so you can aid your family. Okay. Sounds fascinating. So I've got a power up for my pickaxe. That sounds fascinating and mysterious, but I assume that if you have a clear conscience, the powers will grant me. Exactly. To start, take this ruby from me and prepare a simple stone pickaxe. You'll see the difference with your own eyes. Good luck. Okay, so let's see. Emerald, ruby. Okay, I got a pickaxe, but it's not coming up. I've got a ruby. So I guess maybe I have to create a new pickaxe, maybe? So let's create a new pickaxe. Doesn't tell me. Okay. Not sure what to do. I've got the ruby though. So that's cool. Alright. Gotta hire a worker for the hotel. But I'm not looking at spending a whole lot of money. So let's see here. I've got to go talk to the freaking Reverend again. Okay. Where is church? Up there? Yeah. Father Guido Sarducci. I don't know. Did we find the Pope in the pizza yet? Nope. He released it today. Not yet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably keep 21 until that gets all sorted out. Because I think I remember when 21 first came out, there was it kind of took a little bit for everything to work itself out as far as mods and everything. So I did take it a little bit. All right, let's talk to him. Sorry to bother you, but I would like to check the status of my properties. Buy, hire, and fire. I'll help you with everything. Which property were you talking about? Let's see. Okay, my hotel. Ooh, I can get all kinds of properties. Receptionist. I'm looking for a receptionist. Oh, I need to hire. Son of a gun. $3 a day? Okay. To extend an employee's contract, leave their salary in the safe located at their place of employment. Okay. Okay. I don't have $3. So, okay, so I've got to put money in the safe. Purification. A banker said the engineer can refine the gold. Look for him. Okay. Stop. Okay. Jeez. Flowers. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. I need to do some more mining, it looks like, because I need more money. Okay, I've got a hotel. I've got some mining equipment. I've got some berries. And I've got a way to figure out everything. So I've got, this is actually not too bad. I think I'm going to like this. I think maybe I will make a series out of it eventually. I do like it. I'll probably start over with a fresh game and just go through it and do it little by little. But yeah, it's getting late. It's almost midnight my time. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so on your way out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the raid from you guys. Thanks. DZ, if you have anything you'd like for me to check out, by all means, let me know. I've got a Discord channel. I've got an email address. No pressure. No pressure at all. All right, guys. Thanks, and I will talk with you all soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, and I'm out.